Breaking tonight, live LA, American songbird superstar Whitney Houston dead. We are live just feet here from the death scene, LA's Beverly Hilton, as accusations and finger-pointing mounts. Bombshell tonight, Houston allegedly found submerged underwater, her lungs swimming. Straight out to special guest joining us here live, Jen Garcia, assistant editor of People. She attended the Grammys and has been on the scene from the get-go. Jen, what do you know?
You know, we don't know all that much right now. What's clear is that she was found in a tragic state. You know, what is clear is that there was a lot of prescription drug use. And, you know, it really just is a tragic situation right now.
Well, I'm hearing in my ear, joining me right now is Don Lemon, CNN anchor, joining me at the L.A. Coroner's Office. Don, thank you for being with us. What do we know about the autopsy report on Whitney Houston?
Good question, because I just spoke with the assistant coroner, Nancy, Ed Winter, and he said, listen, by the time the coroner got there, she had been removed from the tub. So not exactly sure if she was submerged underwater, if there was enough water in her lungs to say that she drowned, but by the time the coroner got there, she had been removed from that tub. And they're saying that the autopsy results are done, Nancy, but they're waiting on the toxicology reports to come in, which, as you know, we both covered Michael Jackson, other stars who have dealt with the same thing. That could take a couple of weeks. They want to know what drugs, if any, were in her body before they make a final determination. Autopsy's done, Nancy, but toxicology reports, results not in yet.
Back to Don Lemon joining us there at the coroner's office. CNN correspondent Don, they may know right now whether she died of a deadly dose of drugs pumped into her body or whether she drowned to death in her own bathtub. But the issue is much more complex than that. Who gave her the drugs, what were the drugs, and who was with her at the time she went underwater?
Right, and then look, Nancy, they're not denying that drugs were found. They're saying that drugs were found in the hotel room and that there were prescription drugs. And after the coroner held a briefing, I spoke to him privately, and he said, yeah, Don, there were prescription drugs found in the room, but according to him, Nancy, not out of the ordinary. He said to me, I have more prescription drugs, meaning the assistant coroner, in my home than was found in the room. And of course they know. I posed that question to him. I said, listen, the toxicology reports, that's just the final word for you to be 100% sure. You've been doing this for a while. You have some idea of what killed someone if you know what you're doing. He hedged it a little bit and said, we have some suspicion, but we don't want to really say what happened right now, Nancy. You know, they know.